Hey everybody, it's Theresa here of Larkin Design. So I wanted to share with you really quickly how I am putting together my Traveler's Notebook notebooks for the month of December for my December daily. So for reference point, this is the Traveler's Notebook cover that I am using, and I am using a cahier size. I believe that's the correct way of saying it. It's 5 1/4 by 8 1/2 or something like that. And I've adjusted that a little bit to just be 5 by 8 so that I could use some of my 6 by 8 papers and things like that in the notebooks. So 5 by 8, everything that I'm using has been cut down to 10 by 8. Some of the pieces are a little bit bigger so that I can trim down if I need to once the notebooks are together. And so basically I divided the month into 4 parts and decided then how many papers or pages I needed in each notebook for the 4 parts of the month. And what I foresee happening is I'm probably going to have a couple of days where I use more than one layout. Christmas Day and Christmas Eve and Christmas Day are always more than one layout, and so I have a little bit of flexibility here. So I'm just going to share with you, I haven't put them together yet, they're not trimmed out or anything like that. What I had to do was I had to accommodate product that I have on hand already and product that I don't have on hand yet because of design team commitment. So some of my design team products will show up in these notebooks as we go through the month of December. So I had to incorporate a way to add those later, but still leave space. And so I just wrote down, I made a list of the products that I wanted to use in this, in my December daily this year, and made sure that I accommodated for those. So here's my basic formula for each notebook. A vellum or transparency cover. This one is from Paper House Productions with snow. It's got glitter snowflakes. It's really pretty. And I've put it on top of this Merry Days paper that's just red with pink polka dots. So that's the cover of the first one. And then I created these pocket pages, my own little pocket page. I just took 12 by 12 pocket pages that I have already, and I left a center channel here. This is so that if I want to do sequins on one side, I can, and they won't go underneath. And I'll have room here in the middle for the seam or the binding of the notebook. So transparency, pattern paper, pocket page. This is a sheet of mixed media paper. It's just Canson brand mixed media paper. And so this is one of the sheets that I can use for product that I don't have yet or product that I can't share with you yet. Pattern paper, this again is from Merry Days, and a vellum, sheet of vellum, and another sheet of mixed media paper in the center. And then of course the center of the notebook, I have the option of adding something there too if I want to. And so what this ends up being is, it ends up being one layout, 2 layouts, 3 layouts, 4, 5, and then the center, right? And of course, if I get into the month and decide that I don't want to use them all, that's fine too. And some of the layouts can just be pretty layouts and don't have to have a photo or a story at all. So that's the first notebook. Here's the second notebook and how I've arranged it. So vellum this time, whoops, and pattern paper. This is from Crepe Paper Fa La La last year. The pocket page, mixed media. This is a plaid from Celine Studio Mad for Plaid collection that I haven't cut that down yet. It's just on 8.5 by 11. And then mixed media for the center. That's the second notebook. And then here's the third notebook. So a transparency from Bella Boulevard. The Alexandra Ranke paper. The pocket page. Mixed media page. Pattern paper. Transparency. And mixed media. The second notebook, I think, and this notebook don't have that second transparency. This one, and I've left that on purpose so that I can add one of the transparencies from Allie Edwards, or one of the ones I had from last year from Felicity Jane. I have a hard time getting these up off my desk. My desk is this really flat finish, so that's why I struggle sometimes. And this is the fourth notebook. And so a vellum cover on top of this Pink Fresh Studio paper, pocket page, mixed media page, Pink Fresh Studio pattern paper, and then another mixed media paper. So you can see how flexible it is to do it this way, but I also have options here. And of course, anything can be, if it's not working for me, anything can be covered up or changed. This is just to have decisions made. This is the beauty of foundation pages, is that you have decisions made, and so I know that these are the days that I'm going to use this product, or these are the days that I can pick from the products that I have or that I know that I need to use for design team work. And that really is one of my biggest tips of doing foundation pages for several years. So those are my really rough assembly for my notebooks. And of course I will share the final walkthrough of all of the notebooks before December starts, probably on the last day of this month. So look for that. You'll be able to see how I put them together and how they ended up coming together. And then of course throughout the month of December, you'll be able to see how they come to life as completed albums. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.